Yo, what's up everyone, it's TyranitarTube and welcome to my top 5 hopes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. No, these aren't stupid hopes. There's no point in hoping for something obvious like new Mega Evolutions or something impossible like a multiplayer mode. Though, as a bonus number 6, I'm seriously hoping for a new set of Primals. Even if it's a few that we know. Looking at you, Lugia and Ho-Oh. Okay, so this list is gonna go from what I'm hoping will be in Sun and Moon to what I'm praying will be in Sun and Moon, so the list only gets better from here. So coming in at number 5 is difficulty. Pokemon, the hell are you doing? I get that Pokemon's target audience isn't targeting us older fellas and is stuck aiming at those between 7 to 10, but things are changing. Masuda, gonna take my anger on you in this video. Let me show you something. The Pokemon League is the final challenge of every Pokemon game. It's the thing that you've been training for. Sometimes there's a stronger battle beyond the champion, but we'll save that for later. In the first 2 generations, the final battle against the champion made sure your team was near level 70. And guess what? Nobody beat the champion on their first try. You know why? Because the games were freaking hard. Blue had a team of over-leveled Pokemon, and Lance had a team filled with the alt-feared mythical dragon type that you just couldn't beat without being like 10 levels higher than it. But what happened after that? They started pampering us. Like we really need the diapers. Give them to Whitney. No, give them to Claire. Crybaby. You know what, you take him, Masuda. With Gen 3, the champion started getting super underleveled, and when Gen 4 introduced rematches, things only got easier from there. But guess what? In X and Y, they went back. Dianthus' team was even stronger than Blue's team. There may not have been a good post-game, but the main game was filled with fun and was actually tough if you didn't use the XP share. Just what the hell was the point of that anyway? They made it an official thing to EV train and IV breed, yet all an XP share does is overlevel your team and screw up all the EVs. Sun and Moon need to maintain the long story that X and Y gave, but also hide all the diapers. Want the XP share? Do some secret mission and earn it as a reward. They can make the champion just as strong as Diantha, add Elite 4 rematches, and so many other things. Just increase the difficulty. Masuda, look at this. Your kid audience is growing up. We are your kid audience. Deliver the difficulty change for us. If not, just add a hard mode. Just don't make it so we have to beat the game first. Number 4 is customization. Okay, customization is probably the only thing we want that doesn't affect the story of the games. Being able to customize our characters is so fun. In the beginning, it let us choose our genders to feel more like the main character, but in X and Y, they bumped it all the way up to being able to customize most of your appearance. I'm not saying to let us use like Mii's in Sun and Moon, that would just be weird, but show us that X and Y really was a prototype for what's to come in Sun and Moon. For a start, let us customize everything we could in X and Y. Our hat, shirt, pants, and shoes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda greedy in this field. This is what I really want. Give us the freedom to customize everything. Finally beat the 3rd gym and got your Mega Stone? Well, now you can customize where to put it. Beat your rival for the last time? Now you can go buy shoes that either let you run faster or let you jump up ledges. Beat the champion? Now you can go to Kalos and shop there. Remember these crystals? If they are related to Greninja's full Synchro form, what if your character can do the same with only their starter Pokemon and it looks different depending on how you look? Oh my god, so many possibilities. This game might even take place after X and Y and Auras, which brings all the more possibilities. You'll see as we move on to number 3. A super boss, you're saying? Hear me out. In today's time, there are a lot better Pokemon games out there like Black and White, but for its time, Gen 1 and Gen 2 were so awesome because they had an actual realistic story. A story where you're just trying to become a better trainer than your professor's grandson. You're so average of a dude that you're delivering a package between towns for your professor. But the way Gen 2 continues the story as the aftermath of Gen 1, and it all links together as one story that has nothing to do with the legendaries, but rather the journey of someone else, is why I always want to give the classic games its recognition. But the thing that seals the everlasting hype those games produced is climbing up a random mountain and finding Red at the top. A secret boss who's so casually hidden in the world, yet someone who's even stronger than you. Every time it happened, with Steven at Meteor Falls, with Cynthia in Unova, and with N in the Destroyed Castle. I don't know about you guys, but a super boss is something I love seeing so freaking much in a game. There's a reason the few games I hold as my favorite ironically have a secret super boss in them. Imagine this. You become the champion in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You finally get access to go to a certain special area far away, and when you get there, you find the former Kanto champion, Blue. Remember, Blue was mentioned in X and Y saying he traveled to the Kalos region to study abroad. Even if he's now a scientist researcher like his grandfather, it would be so epic to battle him. Just fits the theme so well. Masuda, listen to me, man. Okay, we're on number 2. I can get through this. So this one is about the creativity X and Y and Sun and Moon could have. dual evil teams. An odd one, isn't it? The evil teams of each Pokemon game have been getting predictable recently. Think about it. Team Galactic, Team Plasma, Team Flare, they're different on the inside, but they all still feel the same. But you know what? That's just how Pokemon is. But with Ruby and Sapphire's recent revival, the only games with dual evil teams, I'm seeing a little hope in these games. Now, I don't know what kind of role the Pokemon Sun and Moon legendaries will have, but what if there are two evil teams in Pokemon Sun and Moon? One that's after something in the depths of the ocean, and another after a certain creature living deep underground. Sound familiar? What if one of these teams is Team Flare? How odd of Game Freak to include such an odd-sounding evil team. Team Flare? When we first heard that name in Korokoro, it sounded so close to Team Magma and made us feel like it was just one of two teams. Well, it may just be. No, shut up, it's not new Mega Evolutions. Oh, this is what I made this list for. You wanted, she wants it, he wants it, but he won't add it. And I want it. The Battle Frontier. Now let's just get one thing straight. Masuda, you're a liar. Why don't you include the Battle Frontier? Oh, I just thought it wasn't interesting enough. Shut up. Ain't nobody remaking Hoenn and not including the Battle Frontier. You're including it. You know why there are 3 mythical Pokemon in Kalos? So that Masuda can stall Gen 6 for 3 years. It's about keeping a game alive until the next. It's also why you implemented the Battle Mazen in these games as well. It all points towards the Battle Frontier. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm being biased. We may not get the Battle Frontier at all, but it just doesn't make sense to me to put the boring-ass Battle Mazen in all the Gen 6 games as if it was almost a test, rewarding you with specifically 5 trophies. To hint that the Battle Frontier is being constructed in Auras, and to hint at the existence of 2 Battle Brains. The real reason the Battle Frontier wasn't in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is because Gen 6 was a test. Generation 6 was to re-promote the Pokemon brand to everyone, introduce fans to the new, rebranded 3D world of Pokemon, and turn Pokemon into a global series that finally launches worldwide. And X and Y and Auras were the games for that plan. Gen 7 with Pokemon Sun and Moon seems like the real deal that Game Freak has been working on. If you go back to the Pokemon reveals within the last few years, you'll see small hints towards Pokemon Sun and Moon. They've been working on this game for years, planned way before X and Y was even announced. Sun and Moon are the real big games that deserve something as big as the Battle Frontier, and we will get it. Right, Masuda? We're getting it, okay? Jeez, alright, well, that's all time for this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I tried my best to make sure that nothing on this list was something obvious like a new Mega Evolution. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, okay? One of the things on this list hint at something between Zygarde and its relation to Pokemon Sun and Moon. And out of all the theories I've made, I've been the most confident about this one. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. So if you're excited for that, hit that subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. Trust me, I post a lot of stuff that don't make it into these final videos. So with all of that, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.